Welcome to the shooting show. This week we're with East Yorkshire farmer Graham Shepherd on a difficult crop protection exercise, saving a valuable pea crop from marauding pigeons. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world. I'm meant to be joining Shep for a day's pigeon decoying, but looking at the weather, I don't feel like hanging around.
Well, what a day you've picked for it.
Well, you've ordered everything else but the weather, Mr. Shepherd.
Yeah, you're useless. Fancy making it rain.
Well, there's no point decoying when it's raining, is there?
No, because once you get everything wet, it's miserable.
Yeah.
So pigeons don't fly about either when it's showery. Be better when rain stops, then we should get a bit of movement. Been quite a few birds on the field, haven't there, so...
Yeah, well, 50 or 60.
Well, I know, but it's been shot a time or two, so we're to make best of a bad job, haven't we?
Yeah.
Anyhow, rain seems to be easing, hopefully.
Yeah, so we should get a go shortly.
Yes.
So if we get 40 or 50 today, it'd be a good day.
It'll be a very good day, I would think, looking at the weather.
Yeah. Okay, ever the optimist.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it's stopped. We better crack on and set a hide up.
Yeah, but it looks black through there, though.
Well, they're all doomed.
Yeah, you're right there.
Skylark's singing, come on, that's got to be the time.
Come on,
Okay,
then.
let's give it our best.
Yeah.
Okay, crack on. So Graham, you've got me out here on this pea field.
Yeah, and it's
peeing down with rain.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's your plan? What's your plan?
Well, we'll have to wait while it fares up before I put decoys out, but you reckon it is going to fare up? I have my doubts.
Well,
But you're swanning off to try and leave me here to get you a decent pattern going so that you can come back and enjoy it when it's fair weather.
well, it's going to fare up in the afternoon. It's pointless me getting wet and you getting it.
Exactly.
So,
Muggins here has to get you a decent pattern ready for when you come back.
well, there is a good western on, so...
Exactly. The pests. They eat everything there is that doesn't need eating. And left unchecked, they would make a ball patch in this field. So, and I like pigeon shooting, so they need to be kept under control, really.
And that patch that they make in the field would get progressively bigger and bigger if you left them to it.
Yeah. To the extent where there'd probably be no crop. They enjoy the sport. It's as much as a pleasure getting them to come right as it is to shoot them. That's more of an art getting them to come than it is to shoot them, really.
Yeah.
Because if you get them coming perfect, you should really get an egg, you know, a bird every egg, really.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't, well, it's because you don't concentrate. It's a Browning 525 28 gauge, nice light gun, easy to use. Just like shooting it, really. Enjoyable to use.
With that, I retreat to warmth and safety and leave Shep with the glamorous job of downpour pigeon control.
Well, it's stopped raining, but it's been very, very steady. Monsoon for the first 20 minutes, half an hour, so I sat in my truck. There's been about 20 come, and I shot 15 of them maybe. There's a few that shied away at last minute, but other than that they've more or less come straight in. So it's just a steady do really. I've just put spinner out just to see if it'll attract some of them that's going a bit wide, but I just don't think they're feeding here very well really, because a lot of them are going straight off at peas in another direction, so there's just the odd one keeps coming for a look. Pete wanted to give it a go and as usual he swans off. Leaves me to it, so but you can't shoot them if they don't come. Pigeon, pigeon, pigeon here coming. I'm going to go and turn that spinner off because I don't think it's doing us any favours. Before I put that out, what was coming came straight in. Now what's coming shine away, so I might take it down again. Yeah. Come back to that spinner, didn't they? Mint. And another two. I think cameraman was a bit slow. And another one here maybe. It's a lot easier to keep tidied up as you go along. You don't have to pick them all out at nettles. It's been a steady sort of a day. Pete has done his usual trick of get me to set it up for him and then not bothered coming back. It's been a bit dank, to say the least. Pigeons have been few and far between, but we tried the spinner for a bit and it didn't work, so we went back to a floater and it worked quite well. I think we'll have shot 20-25, so all in all, not a bad afternoon sport really. For a little gun, quite a pleasure using it. Early cartridges go well. Cut the pigeons off for another day. So, but you know, it's in one of them days when they're flying about really. It's a miserable day. It's coming on to rain again, so I'm going to get packed up before it settles down. Mr. Carr. Well, we've just shot another one, so you better come. No, we've got 7 since you last rang up. Oh, right. Well, you'll let it come down and gather up because I'll let it go. Oh, yeah, I know, but you wrap it up now. Right, bye.
Better late than never, I'm back on the ground. I might not have been much help with the shooting, but at least I can help with the pickup. Well, Squire Shepherd seemed to have done okay there. To be honest, I didn't give it a lot of hope really, a lot of rain. Despite the forecast, it didn't. There was systems coming through the whole time. It was hazy, wet, horrible, everything against pigeon shooting. And as I said, there was a good western on at the time. But joking aside, there was a bit of work that I had to catch up on, admin work, and it was pointless. 2 of us sat there getting wet and cold and shivering and waiting for the next thing to happen that never really did. Yeah, I think he ended up with, it was 22, which, yeah, hey, there's some sport there. He was keeping the other birds off. There wasn't a lot of trade, but it's not ideal conditions, and you know, I'm sure Graham enjoyed himself. But yeah, job well done, and fair play to him for dedication to the cause. Shep there trying his best, but doing more scaring than shooting. And now it's the Shooting Show News.
This is the Shooting Show News, brought to you by Gunplan. Firearms law could be completely overhauled, according to new recommendations from the Law Commission. It's launched a consultation on creating a firearms code that unifies and clarifies all the existing firearms legislation, including licensing laws. It said the current laws are deeply problematic and in need of reform. The consultation is open until the 21st of September. Read all about it at the address on screen now. Shooters could win a Browning X-Bolt Hunter Eclipse rifle at the CLA Game Fair this weekend. The rifle will be on display at the sporting rifle stand across the 3 days, with a chance for attendees to enter a prize draw to win the sought-after rifle in their choice of calibre. For those who can't make it, the competition will also run in the September issue of Sporting Rifle, out 2 weeks after the fair. Ely Hawk has raised £7,500 for charity. The famous Ely Shooter's Diary raises money for a good cause every year, and this year it was the Stroke Association who benefited from the funds. Each diary sold saw £1 donated, and Ely Hawk then matched the total raised. Now in its 110th year, the diary is packed with hints, tips and up-to-date shooting information. It's official, walkers disturb birds more than shooters. That's what interim results say from a study at Bournemouth University, commissioned by Basque. Final results are expected at the end of the year and are expected to show that walkers and dog walkers account for 2/3 of all disturbances. Basque said this research could revolutionise the way wildfowl sites are regulated. And finally, a DEFRA study has backed current practices in use by gamekeepers. Government-funded research into the use of raised laying units has found that the current code of welfare for game birds is fit for purpose. Basque and the Countryside Alliance both praised the report, which concluded that raised laying systems could be better for welfare and egg production than traditional floor pens. If you work on a shoot or just enjoy bird shooting, be sure to pick up iShoot magazine. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you.